A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery.
Matt Vasgersian here. Dan Plesac and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Anthony. All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners. Tyler Anthony makes his big league debut right after this. Tyler Anthony gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 0-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He went deep in the contest last night.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Anthony, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
And a step off.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 15 long, 49 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Anthony is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Get him yourself. Let's go.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Come on, guys. Time.
And he'll step off.
1 out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Batting 5th.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
I got it. I go.
Walton is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Outs here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Up.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Batting 8th. The shortstop.
He's got time.
Charlie.
Now he'll step off.
Come on.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Anthony has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Swung on and missed. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And the next in is Johan Camargo,
The third baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hold on. Timeout.
And a step off. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And it's fouled away.
We got time.
No outs now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Up next for Atlanta, the right
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Go two, roll it
now
up.
batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
One out now.
He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Markakis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, no outs. No outs.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The batter, number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Tyler Flowers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball hot.
Flowers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, need a strikeout right
Hey,
here.
offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got no one.
Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So here's Johan Camargo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
We got time.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The M's lead it 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Seager is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Anthony is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Seattle leads this one 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just missing here, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
And now, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
1 out. You got 1.
Time!
Fouled off. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Charlie Culberson. First offering on its way.
You get time.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. On to 1st, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Popped him up. McCann has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mariners led this game from the 3rd inning on. Tyler Anthony earns his first win of the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment. A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.